Since the war began in 2014, Yemenis have been suffering to move freely inside and outside the country. What adds to their troubles is the fact that Yemen Air Flight Company has risen the tickets fare to incredible level. People, especially those who seek medication outside Yemen, find it really hard to buy such expensive tickets. The following report looks at the suffering of people because of Yemen Airways' approach.
The Yemeni airline profits off of travelers by imposing fines on their postponed flights. The unjust procedures have exploited Yemeni's tragedies without religious or moral qualms by imposing exorbitant financial fees for those wishing to postpone or advance their flights or add new travelers to the trips.
Yemenia's tickets are the most expensive in the world, and there is nothing to do to stop the spread of corruption in Yemen. Airline services are excruciatingly bad. We were like animals in the wild, the bigger animals preying on the smaller ones.
Travelers coming to Aden pay the cost of trips between governorates to reach Aden and travel abroad, but they were surprised by the delay of trips without prior notice. Furthermore, the airline offered no remorse or compensation for the losses passengers incurred while staying in Aden.
Yemenia, the only airline in the country, is home to only two functional airplanes, both of which are ill-equipped to fly internationally. Yemenia's flights are often irregular. I've traveled to and from Cairo about 3 times in the past couple of years, and ticket prices have gone from $270 to $650.
Worst of all is the absurd ticket price, which can reach up to $800 and is nowhere near affordable for sick patients who can barely buy their medication.
Some are sick with cancer and need traveling companions, but they cannot afford the price of an additional ticket. These patients can barely cover the cost of treatment abroad.
Citizens demand the Yemeni airline company to take into account the circumstances of the passengers, who suffer through the difficulties of transit and incur additional expenses. They also implore the rise of competing airline companies with better offers so as to lower the prices of flights.
We should have more airlines in the country. The more competition, the lower the cost of flights. In Yemenia, they charge us in US dollar, completely heedless of our inability to pay in such a currency.
These inequitable practices have profited from Yemeni's misfortunes without regard for religious or moral considerations, levying high financial costs for individuals who are already in dire financial states.